Chief Minister N. Biren launches Swachhata Hi Seva fortnight in state. 6-day working week to be likely resumed for government offices. World Patient Safety Day on theme Engaging Patient for Patient Safety observed at Caesar hospitals. And with help of 1 million heroes entertainment brand inmates at relief camps crochet Japanese amigurumi dolls for global market. Hello, Kurum Jerry, and welcome to Northeast Window. I am Jessie THIYAM, giving you the latest news updates at this hour. Now the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Biren today launched Swachhata Hi Seva in the state at the Cabinet Hall of Chief Minister's Secretariat. The theme of the Swachhata Hi Seva campaign 2023 is Garbage-Free India. The launching of Swachhata Hi Seva, organized by Municipal Administration, Housing and Urban Development, was also attended by Chief Secretary Dr. Vineet Joshi, Administrative Secretaries, HODs, among others. District Commissioners was also attended the launching program virtually. Addressing the function, Chief Minister N. Biren emphasized the need of support and cooperation of people, including civil societies and others, to bring understanding and peace among the communities during these difficult times. Further reiterating that efforts are on to find a solution and bring peace at the earliest, the Chief Minister sought further support of the people and blessings from God. He said that the public must have also witnessed the opening of national highways, deployment of security forces in sensitive areas, and efforts to ensure availability of essential commodities in all districts. He also said that starting from October, the government is planning to resume the 6-day working week and there will be no holidays on Saturdays. Due to the unfortunate crisis, the state has lost 3-4 months, he said, adding that to make up for this, there is a need for government employees to put in more effort. Speaking about the campaign, the Chief Minister said that under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Swachhata Hi Seva campaign, the country has witnessed a big difference in the country's rivers, lake, municipality areas, etc. during the past 9 years. He said various schemes have also been introduced in the state, including the Nambul River Rejuvenation project as part of the campaign. He added that the state has already received the technical clearance for similar projects for Imphal River and Gombe River from the center, and that 2 other projects are in the consideration stage. And Biren also said that 4 more projects for Thoubal River, Chakpi River, More River, Hayrok River are in the DRP stage, stating that keeping Manipur clean and hygienic is the collective responsibility of the people. The Chief Minister called upon the people, including Mayra Paibis, students, local clubs, officials at Panchayat level to join the fortnight-long campaign till October 2 to keep the environment clean. He added that the tender process for 𝗪𝗪𝗡 project is already complete, and dredging work will commence in the first phase. There is also another long-time planned project in the pipeline to create reservoirs by bringing water through pipes from the Loktak project, Chief Minister Biren added.
Livelihood state Bazaar Manunda more liba Koliba to Singarang, Chief Secretary, I really appreciate. Lamdeng solid waste management gisi nauna mumana tawrakan da fuji garbage singi pumbam mafam amasu amuk tawthuoga laire hare aduna magi phajana properly function to yare ni asi properly function tawruk tab number morakana bazar manung da karida garbage singsi hunthofam leitabagi problems leiba aduna bazar manungi leiriba amora kai mayam se ko sungchoi soidana nalhan mangamagani loinin school college panchayat level aduga khun gi leibiriba Ima Mayra Paibi Singh, Club Singh involved to Holaga widely Nasi the Horoga Habatare. 2nd October number Mahatma Gandhi ji gi mapok numitsi phawbai koi leptana fajana sathanaba imadumai mayamda ngasigi sugumba launching program singa mari leina appeal tawningi aduga pukri sing akoi rainwater harvesting akoi fajana thamdabe yaroi nong tabagi sang wala ibasi jamna serious concern ne khoi gi tureni sing chawba udre tadre nong taraktabana maram warkanda aduna ecological imbalance malai ba pol ba mayam se koi whenever we got a chance koi tree plantation tawba umang yokatpa uwa thajan base mase koi su lepe.
World Patient Safety Day on the theme Engaging Patient for Patient Safety was observed at the auditorium of 𝐶𝐸𝐯 hospitals today. Head of Secretary Department RIMS, Dr. R.K. Lenin, Registrar of Manipur Nursing Council, Dr. A. Jamuna, Chairman cum Managing Director of 𝐶𝐸𝐯 Hospitals and Research Institute, Dr. 𝐂𝐫𝐵𝐿, doctors and nurses of other private hospitals attended the observance. Speaking on the occasion, Dr. R.K. Lenin stressed the importance of observing the patient's safety to understand the relation between patients and those in medical profession, stating that patient safety lags behind in developing countries in comparison to the developed countries. He said that different factors including infrastructures account for a standard healthcare system besides the capability and competency of doctors and nurses. He also expressed need for doctors and nurses to deal with the patients with care to ensure improvement of patient safety, adding that in a developing country, it is often the case that 1 of 10 patients is left unattended. Chairman cum Managing Director of 𝐶𝐸𝐯 Hospitals and Research Institute, Dr. 𝐂𝐫𝐵𝐿, also spoke about the significance of World Patient Safety Day.
Loinana media gi chilinau sing koige amzogi foundation yauba thengtharaga ngaibiramagi damakta handan thagachari message kharadang koi public te honjabanga magadi ngasi pangthokchariba program asi maipa e haina logjagadoribani akoi patient safety gi maramda karigi mittamata nganglariba nomadi WHO na world gi khwaidagi makok thonglaba organization sina karigi magi pandam singi manungda masi ama oina thamaino haibasi matangda akoi developing countries kana developed countries agi khara hela soi healthcare haibase doctor nurse ki masing quality quantity magi capability magi competency si khaltana on biate ngasi di yamna surprisingly akoi maternal mortality rate infant mortality rate kasi akoi lamdamna yamna wangkhalai ba mayamna price ga piresi yamna angakpani masida akoi healthcare workers singi akoi dedication yaudab nate aduga akoi patients singi akoi immunity level sisu yam kwang amatai aduga isorna so akoi bu chambiram batai hane khanje
bahjikti taseng badi golden era ne anabasing si anabasi khangaga lai adu kaisu lot pasu yar adu data mayam si loina leiba aina sida changiba data si delhi da dum uya bagi adugi electronic data masigi tawdaya de hana india government se kana tawrei loina na universal health abi yam kana changjal si india gi yam kana laying basi affordable oina baina madu health yam kana focus tawna rei ana haiba healthcare gi establishment me amsi magi professionally ko manage tawraga ana baga engage tawraga ana baga khangminaraga praja khangminaraga akoi kusam na sabminaraga di akoi na pamdaba thugok me amsi yam handagani bakata ba deliberation hogiba ana gi me amsi dagi yam sauba ko knowledge gi invest tawrane khali.
1 Million Heroes, a global multi-platform entertainment brand dedicated to inspire and instill confidence in a generation of children around the world, has come up with an idea for sustainable livelihood for the internally displaced persons in Manipur, languishing in makeshift relief camps as an impact of the ongoing violence in the state that has so far killed over 175 lives, injured at least 1,108 and 4,786 houses set on fire. 1 Million Heroes team is training the displaced persons in crocheting, amigurumi doll making for global marketing. A DIRP report released today says there are 210 people staying at 𝐂𝐻𝐸𝐷 relief camp in Thoubal district. It is one of the 5 relief camps across Manipur where 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗔 making training has been imparted to inmates, mostly women. The report says 36-year-old 𝐿𝐼𝐷𝗨𝐺𝐸𝒑𝒂, mother of 3, is one of the trainees, pinning her hope on crocheting for short-term livelihood of her family in these times of trouble. She said as they were staying at the relief camp, they have no means of livelihood. Problem was compounded as she has to look after her kids. During these dark times, 1 Million Hero team came to train them to crochet amigurumi dolls as a livelihood alternative for them. She has almost mastered it. The team told them that they were chalking out ways to get revenue out of the dolls, 𝐿𝐼𝐻 said. The DIRP report further points out that since August first week, the 1 Million Heroes has been visiting relief camps and training interested persons to crocheting amigurumi dolls, provided them with the know-how detailed templates, the tools and raw materials. The target is to train groups of individuals in 5 relief camps and each camp specializing in each of the 5 characters, conceived as the first line of the global amigurumi doll brand. The characters include Buddy, the pet dog, Mitten, the cat, Raja, the tiger, Oliver, the bear, and Bola, the buddy. Describing the training program, doll artist and master trainer 𝗓𝗢𝗡𝗔 said the program was going on pretty well. Crochet is not very difficult if one knew the basics. Most of the inmates knew the basics. All they had to do was teach them the pattern and the right way to go about it. They have picked it up very well. Once they became comfortable with the needle, the crochet and the patterns, they would be providing them with the cotton yarns for the actual product. 𝗓𝗢𝗡𝗔 said. Monish Garam, the founder of 1 Million Heroes, explained how the project germinated. He said he was living in Singapore when the violence started in May. They wanted to do something for the people back home to help rebuild their lives. So the best idea they could come up with was to do something where they could use their own skill and technology, he said. Another resident from Sugnu, 𝐴ngom aged 48, whose village was attacked on 28 May, said the doll-making training has boosted her confidence by showing her a way to overcome financial challenges. She was participating in the training program hoping to earn some income. It could be revenue generating if they were able to maintain production, she said, adding that 1 Million Heroes team came to help them out and offered to train them, and they readily accepted. Coordinating Committee for Cultural Fraternity Manipur has extended financial aid to bereaved families of the martyrs killed in the ethnic crisis that hit the state since May 3rd. The committee handed over the assistance to the family members of the deceased and the inaugural event of month-long Langbam Chara Tamba ritual of offering tributes to departed forefathers, which began today. That is the first day of the month of Langban in Manipuri lunar calendar at 𝐿𝐼𝐷𝗨𝗡𝗔 Mahi Temple. It may be recalled that the coordinating committee formed by gurus and artists of different art forms in the state had visited Delhi and submitted memorandum to the Prime Minister, President and other national leaders in connection with the ongoing crisis in the state. Co-convener of Coordinating Committee for Cultural Fraternity Manipur, Takhelambam Shamkanhai, had appealed for a swift solution to the crisis.
Masi fawada Manipura thogliba laibok thiba tangdu lai tadaba philmo sida koina tongan ba art forms na laibok cultural activities culture tawjariba ojagur artist akoi mayana phunjalaga asingba laibok thiba thautuk sing sida lai kidraba athauba thaubi yankayum do mafamda aikoina mapoi awabada sarb yaba akoi apunbagi saktam kaibiyaro haibu wapunda aikoina sarb yajaboina lai kidraba sing adugi thawaina ingna sinama pulai konda leunabagi damakta adugumla banga sege sara tamagi thoram sida sarb yabagaluna aikoina artist community ki maikede ngamjaba mateng khara lai kidrab manungda aikoina yamna chamna shanti pamjaba ingna sikna leiba pamjaba aikoina manipur da shanti hanjana biu wa
The claim that barricades set up from Torbung to Kangbai, where the attack by cookies originated on May 3rd, have been removed is unfounded. There have been no changes along the road and is still not free, contended Secretary of Torbung Village Volunteers, 𝐷𝐻𝐴𝐵𝒚. Abung said despite the claim, stricter restriction has been imposed in the area. The barricades are removed from the road in daytime for namesake, but it remains blocked as soon as the sun sets. Abung further informed that even the local lanes are blocked by parking Indian Army Caspers across the roads and by setting up bamboo barricades. He appealed to media to not report claims of removal of barricades but to disseminate the truth by collecting the ground report. Abung also urged the government to stop the claim of peace being restored without realizing the ground reality.
Barricades hanadagi ahom kaisu leite barricades ayungin matamda only free kitang thaba lay adubu nungdangi matamdadi moina thingiba hanaga chap mane barricades dagi hen hentoktona hajikti hosikai sidagi changa khoi leirak tabukta army gi kesper gari si mafam ahum mari thongna khamjandana adagi anoba khoi gi bamboo na saba barricade mafam ani hangna khoi khunno bobo changba ta singna hana khraga yum yengwa yarmudu hajikti pura block tokre masigi pawsi bu lana tawraga khoi honorable minister kyana su aduga khabar da su electronic media da su khoi gi torbungda khoi mi hongjale shanti leire na hari basi khoi si jaga si ta singna hajibuki hana gi film dagi ohong ba karisu leite masigi matang se khoi government side tagi athubu matamda khoi matik cha thabuk paikhat piro haiduna khoi kyarak laujarabani kyarak haijarabani laumandana khoi tasingna khoi wabuju ware no yaragadi masigi matang sida khoi government side tagi chap chaba action lokhat piro haiduna khoi sarkar gi maikei da thamjari moi gi jaga dadi moine freely move tawraga leirabani na khoi gi jaga sida ju khoi changjare ga haibani khoi irang hauge haibnate khoi hangauri ba yum pochai mangi ba singasi khara da ju kan hauna ba khoi chakhi weina chakre hajik adubu chakhau da ba singsi pochai khara da ju kan mangam jona ba khoina yumda khoi gi moi ga nakna bazar area da chang hebnate oli torbung sabal mamang sida chang ya hebda haji buktu athing pibiri masigi matang so ei garmengi puning sing hinjari atubu matam na masi changmu yana masin biro.
It may be mentioned IGP of Manipur Police 𝐼𝐾𝐬 had said that barricades spanning from 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 to Kangbai in Bishnupur district had been removed during a press briefing on Thursday. Governor Anusuya Uike visited 3 relief camps in Kangpokpi district and distributed relief materials to 1,521 internally displaced people of 389 families staying at the camps yesterday. Relief packages comprising blanket, mosquito net, hygiene kit, kitchen set, tarpaulin, and sanitary pads were distributed every family staying at the camps. Financial assistance of 1,000 rupees each to the pregnant and lactating women, patients, and elderly persons was also distributed by the governor. The governor first visited the relief camp at Diet Center, 𝐿𝐴𝐾𝐵𝐶𝐵, where she was welcomed by Textiles, Commerce, and Industry Minister Nemcha Kipgen and Deputy Commissioner Mahesh Chaudhary. She heard the grievances of 528 IDPs of 148 families staying there. She then went to Zalan Community Hall Relief Camp and interacted with IDPs there. The governor also directed the district administration to provide all requirements, including medical facilities, to the IDPs. Stating that the unrest has affected both the communities, Governor Uike appealed to all to cooperate with the government in bringing peace and normalcy in the state. Later, Governor went to the relief camp opened at ITI Kangpokpi and handed over relief camp materials and donated a sum of 20,000 rupees to the camp. Later, the governor chaired a meeting with the district administration, Indian Red Cross Society, Senapati District Branch, violence-affected families and CSOs at DC Office Kangpokpi. She met with 3 IDP families and gave a financial assistance of 5,000 rupees each to the families. She also met with the SAF Under-16 football champion team captain 𝐵𝐸𝐻, who is currently taking shelter at a relief camp. The governor commended the footballer and extended a sum of 10,000 rupees incentive to him. Situation in the state remained tense with sporadic incidents of firing and congregation of protesters during the last 24 hours between September 14th and 15th. According to a report from Manipur Police Control Room, search operations were conducted by security forces in the fringe and vulnerable areas of Imphal West, Thoubal, Teknopal, and Bishnupur districts, in which 2 arms, 5 ammunition, and 5 explosives were recovered from Imphal West and Thoubal districts. The report said a suspicious sack was found near at 𝐂𝐍𝐿𝐴 culvert during search operation under Singjamay police station. The police recovered 1 M16A1 rifle along with magazine, 5 HE-36 hand grenades, and 2 tubes launching from the sack. 2 bunkers were also dismantled in Teknopal district, while a cookie lady and her minor sons were evacuated from Yaripok Bazaar by CSO and Manipur police and handed over to her family, the report said. Movement of 300 vehicles along National Highway 37 and 204 vehicles along National Highway 2 carrying essential items was ensured. Strict security measures were taken up in all vulnerable locations and security convoy was provided along sensitive stretches in order to ensure free and safe movement of the vehicles. A total of 132 checkpoints were installed in different districts of Manipur, both in the hills and the valley, and police detained 2,231 persons in connection with violations in different districts of the state, the report added. A team of Sekmai police seized 217 bottles of 1-liter DIC liquor from a person from 𝐂𝐸𝐷𝗀𝐻 Bazaar last night. As per a police report, the team seized the liquor with the help of local 𝗦𝗪𝗔𝗖𝗍𝒑 and Club of 𝐂𝐸𝐷𝗀𝐻 Bazaar board. The arrested person has been identified, 𝗍𝗢𝐿 Chawang, age 44, of Lower Takao village, Tamenglong district. On the other hand, acting on a tip-off, a team of Assam Rifles seized 30 cases foreign origin beer estimated to be worth 1,08,000 rupees from Zot area yesterday. The seized items have been reportedly handed over to Customs Preventive Force Champai for further legal proceedings. The Ministry of Culture will award the Sangeet Natak Academy Amrit Awards to 84 performing artists today in New Delhi. The Special Achievement Award will be given to artists above the age of 75 from all over India who have not been bestowed any national honor yet. The honor carries purse money of 1 lakh rupees along with Tamrapatra and Agavastra. The Sangeet Natak Academy Amrit Awards will be conferred by the Vice President of India in a special ceremony at Vigyan Bhavan, New Delhi, in the presence of Minister of Law and Justice and Minister of State for Culture and Parliamentary Affairs Arjun Ram Mehgwal and Minister of State for Culture and External Affairs Meenakshi Lekhi. There are 4 renowned artists from Manipur among the artists selected for the award. They are Y. Jatra, aged 100 in Nata Sankirtana, Salman Ain, aged 84 in tribal music and dance, Manipuri artist Hizam Tombi, aged 77, and Haurongbam Biswarup, aged 79 in Manipur Thangta. There are also 5 artists from Assam, 2 from Arunachal Pradesh, and 1 from Meghalaya, Sikkim, and Tripura. Now the sports news. The 62nd edition of the Subroto Cup International Football Tournament will be held from September 19th this year. A total of 109 teams from 27 states and union territories will participate in the tournament. Under 17 junior boys and girls tournaments will be held in Delhi and Gurugram, while under 14 sub-junior boys competition will be held in Bengaluru. Teams from Bangladesh and Nepal will also participate in Subroto Cup. The tournament is named after Air Marshal Subroto Mukherjee, who conceived the idea to promote sports at the grassroots level. It is an annual event that began in 1960. This is a unique tournament wherein the champion school teams from all states and foreign countries participate. And before we end, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Chief Minister launches Swachhata Hi Seva fortnight in state, 6-day working week to be likely resumed for government offices. World Patient Safety Day on theme Engaging Patient for Patient Safety observed at Caesar hospitals. And with help of 1 Million Heroes entertainment brand, inmates at relief camps crochet Japanese amigurumi dolls for global market. And that's all we have for now. But for more news updates, keep watching Northeast Window.